It doesn't really matter what camera you have. The only thing that does matter is that it has a shutter button, and that's it. While I'm clearly not a professional in this field in any way, shape or form, I just like to take photos, and I also like to film things like I'm doing right now. And as you can see, I mean, I'm trying to color grade here. I don't know if this looks good. I don't know what I actually should do, but I guess that's how you learn, right? And nowadays, everyone is a photographer because, you know, your camera of your phone can do 99% of the things that a mirrorless camera or a DSLR or whatever can do for most people, right? Although taking photos with my phone for me has just never really done it. I mean, it is easy to just point and shoot and that's it, and you snap a photo, but there's no, you know, character to it. And also, for some reason, you take a photo and it just gets processed to shit. Like I mean, it wants to give you an image that you can directly post on social media. I don't like that. I'd like to have some input myself. And I know you have like a pro mode, but it's all very finicky on phones and I don't like it. But I've had a camera for quite a long time. But I've kind of, you know, caught myself getting lost in specs or, oh, this camera can do that, or this has that feature, or so many megapixels, wow. Again, I'm not a professional at all, but I was looking at lenses like, whoa, this aperture goes this much lower? What? I need that right now. And that's the moment I realized I needed to go back to basics. Taking photos should be something fun. You see something cool, you like, snap, and that's it. Not spec chase and see you get the most perfect image out there. That's not the way I want to take photos. So that's how I ended up with this camera. So I got a video recommended to me on YouTube. For the very first time, YouTube doing good recommendations that day about this camera right here. So this is the Pentax MX1. It's at this point, I think 12 or 13-year-old camera, and it just has so much character. It's not in 2025, not a spec beast. It's pretty slow in taking photos, but I was like, that's how I'm gonna go back to basics, you know? Just a very simple digital camera that has a lot of character, that's fun to use, easy, lightweight, and the best part, it makes cat noises. No, but this camera really made me realize that when you look at a picture, you're not gonna zoom in and see how much you can still see and how sharp it is. Almost no one does that. I mean, I guess if you want to print out a poster or whatever, it's important to have a very good camera. And I mean, I'm talking here about this camera, but I'm filming this on like a Sony Alpha C7A. Sony names Alpha 7C Mark II, wow. Which is a beefy camera in my opinion. I mean, I know there's a lot of stuff out there that is way beefier than that, but you know, for my standards, that's pretty beefy. And I like taking photos with it. I mean, I kind of know how to do the aperture stuff, the shutter speed stuff. Like I recently got into more like motorsport photography, so I have been taking some photos that I'm proud of. So that is cool to have and fun to have for sure. But there is something about just going outside, not knowing what you're gonna do or what you're gonna take photos of. Take something like this, something small like this, just snap photos. Maybe 10, 50 or 100 photos are not gonna be good, but that 1 or 2 photos you're gonna be like, hey, that's really nice. I really like that. So this camera really made me appreciate or take my time taking photos. Because if you have like a camera like the Sony, for me it was just like, I need to have the perfect picture. I have the equipment for it, so it needs to go fast, good, perfect, like. But yeah, no, that's what I like about having this. It's small, compact, it just, you know, goes into my pocket. And there's something nice about having an actual camera, because like I said, a phone it's easy and it's fun, but the photos that come out of this, I mean, obviously I edit them a little bit, but there's so much character to it. There's something about it that you can get out of a phone. And yeah, I mean, the software is kind of outdated, but I really like it. It's really fun to use. It has a flash that I haven't used yet. It has like an exposure wheel, which is great. It has an aperture wheel, like everything you need. And it's f1.8, so you get that good depth of field as well. And the cat noises, of course. Also, this is painted black, but I think, what is it called, like brass? Because when it like you know, gets older, although this is already an old, you know, camera. Mine is still in good condition, but the gold shines through, which is super cool. I've seen photos. I want that to happen to mine, but mine is still looking pretty good. Yeah, I don't really know why I'm making this video. I just wanted to talk about that, about my recent photography adventures. And there's a lot of fun stuff out there. Because if you were like me, sitting in this, like, how do you say it? Tiredness of photography, or not knowing what to do or what to take photos of, or just kind of no motivation to take photos, I think something like this is, well, it worked for me to go out and just, you know, when I go out and I'm not taking a camera, I'll look at this and be like, you know what, I'll take this one. It's light enough, it's easy enough to use, and it produces some fun photos, and it makes you look at things differently, because you're like, okay, I need to take my time to take a photo. Like it's not a rush with this, and that's what I like about it. So, you know, that's kind of all I had to say. Again, I'm in no words a professional. You know, I'm not one to take a lot of advice from, but I feel like I'm just an average consumer that likes to take amateur photos, which is, you know, the majority of the people, I think. So if you're even a little bit interested in taking photos, I think something like this is a great pickup, especially if you're like, oh, I don't want to, you know, get a camera for like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 euros. You know, look at the 10-year-old, 12-year-old cameras, because it's not about quality, it's about character, and that's what this camera has a lot of. So I really love it for that, and I hope it keeps working, because I don't know what the lifespan is of a camera. I don't know how many pictures it has taken, but it's in good shape. It still takes photos, so I'm a happy customer. But yeah, that's about it. If you have any photography stories that you want to share, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you very soon. Goodbye.